Right when you think Apex Legends has done enough to make its game more innovative, to make its game more interesting than any other battle royale out there, yeah, I'm serious, any other battle royale out there, it keeps inventing upon itself. And today we've got a brand new mode that is going to be introduced in Season 4. But the big thing about this mode is it may change the way Apex Legends is played forever. A ton of Season 5 implications, as well as leading directly into Season 5. We have an official date where that will be released, and it is May 12th. I'm going to go through all of the notes here that you can expect for the Battle Armor event that's taking place on World's Edge as a prelude to Season 4, and I'm also going to give you my thoughts on it and why it's such a big deal, why you may not realize it yet, but that's going to be on the back half. We're going to start this video with a ton of information, so because of that, please leave a like, please watch to the end. I can try to bait it out to the very end, but I'd rather give you guys it up front, and hopefully you guys show some support. Comment down in the comment section below, subscribe, and help this video grow because of all that. Appreciate you guys, and again, welcome back to the channel. All right, let's kick it off with the patch notes. It's from Jason McCord, design director on Apex Legends. Now, this one has been teased ever since, I think, a few weeks ago, but I never paid attention to it. Today, we finally got the answer because a lot of people thought it was going to come out today. So let's hear what he says. Hi, everyone. I'm Jason McCord, design director on Apex Legends. Throughout the last year, we've heard many fun ideas from our fans about different ways to play Apex. And one of my favorites has been suggested countless times, and even more so when we introduced the Evo shields in the System Override event. Those are the new shields in the game. They level up based on how much damage you do to other players. They're a great addition to Apex if you are unfamiliar with them, and really fun if you haven't checked them out yet. I'm excited to announce that starting Tuesday, April 28th, we've introduced a new limited time mode called Battle Armor. The Battle Armor event takes place on World's Edge and will evolve over 14 days in the lead up to Season 5, with a new twist on armor every few days. Here's how it'll play. During the event rotation, only one armor type will be available, and players will drop into the match with it already equipped. Huge. Players will also drop with a P2020, which is hilarious. Really, this is bringing to life the idea of P2020 and a dream. All armor will be removed from the loot pool, but shield cells and batteries, as well as all the other sweet loot, will still be available, just not armor. All right, I'm going to read how this plays out, then I'm going to explain if anyone is a little unsure of what that means. But let's read the schedule. The schedule is as follows. Tuesday, April 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, through Saturday, May 2nd at 10 a.m., there will be level 1 white armors only. Saturday, May 2nd until Wednesday, May 6th, so about 4 or 5 days it seems like, there will be level 2 blue armor only. On Wednesday, May 6th to Saturday, May 9th, there will be purple armor, and we expect to see some drawn out fights as everyone drops with some of the best armor in the game. Now, this is really cool, and there's still one more phase that we have to go into before I kind of explain this in case anyone is missing out on what's going on. Saturday, May 9th, that's after the purple, until Tuesday, May 12th at 10 a.m., which is right when Season 5 kicks off. Evo armor only. Now, players have been asking for this since we introduced the concept of Evo armor, so we're particularly excited to see how this unfolds. And if you want a pro tip from me, get in fights early or you'll be left limping in the final circle with level 1 armor. We're also turning on double level XP for top 5 finishes across all modes during this phase. So not only will you be playing this new mode, you will be earning double XP as well. The Battle Armor event is just one way we're going to start experimenting with the core gameplay of Apex Legends, and pay attention to this. We're excited to introduce even more twists in Season 5 and beyond. We're also extending Season 4 by 1 week, giving those who want to grind out their battle pass or try and hit that next level of ranked a little more time to do so before Season 5 kicks off on May 12th. From the entire Apex Legends team here at Respawn, we just want to say thanks for all the love and support you've shown the game. We'd love to hear your feedback, so please share it with us, and I look forward to seeing you in the games. Jason McCord, design director. Now, there's 3 very important things that we just talked about that could change the way they're planning on making Season 5 and even Apex Legends forever. And I want to bring those up because you may not have noticed them when I was reading them, but it can kind of give me an idea of where these designers are thinking of taking Season 5. However, I want to just explain this so people really understand what this is. So you're basically eliminating this idea of you don't get armor when you drop in Apex Legends, which is a big thing in Battle Royales. Not having as much gear as someone else is a big deal, and it can make you feel like you're at a disadvantage by nothing other than blind luck. That's part of the fun part, but it's also part of the unfun part. And so what they're doing is they're putting everyone on a level playing field. A P2020, some type of weapon, and white armor, blue armor, purple armor, and of course the Evo armor. Now, I'm particularly interested in Evo armor because, yes, throughout all these levels, you're going to start with that P2020 in white armor, but you'll still be able to loot normally, shield cells, other weapons. You'll be able to extend it, but you won't be caught off the drop without an ability to fight when someone else has a gun, which is a huge pain factor for people who play Battle Royales. It feels really unlucky. It makes you want to rage. But the Evo idea is very interesting because they've had this idea with Evo armor to encourage poking and to encourage fights and to encourage people getting aggressive, which is what Apex Legends is about. It's not the Battle Royale where you build yourself a Tower of Pisa and just try to fight out of it from the leaning side. You essentially try to get aggressive, and Evo armors essentially make that much better because the more aggressive you are, the more you're rewarded with more armor. So it's going to encourage a lot of fun frags and a lot of aggressive plays and hopefully high kill games that excite pro players, excite competitive players, excite casual players as well. And I think you're also going to feel more careful and safe doing it, knowing that good teamwork will be able to hopefully win you most fights and not just blind luck. Like, oh, the best player on our team who would have carried us got no weapon on drop, no armor, he died instantly, and now the two of us who are his buddies, we're not going to win this 2v3. And so this is a really interesting idea of how they're experimenting with the core gameplay of Battle Royales, and I want to talk about why this is so important. Remember, they said core gameplay of Apex Legends. BR players limit RNG. That is their goal. They want to make sure that when they're being in a competitive game, they don't lose to circumstances that aren't in their control, like what loot you have. Now, the randomness makes it fun and addictive, but that lack of consistency hurts players when they get bad luck when it matters most, like in a tournament. And so Apex Legends is trying to identify that, and they already did it in Season 4 with a mode called Deja Loot. Deja Loot was an attempt, and this is the second, and it feels like they're committed to trying this idea out, and I think it could be specifically for pro play, and maybe just a different mode potentially for ranked, even though pubs may stay the same. Let me explain that thought, because this could be a big turning point for how they look at Apex Legends being played if they like this mode and if we all like it. So let me know what you guys think about the idea of this in the comment section below before I get into the reasoning of it. See, Deja Loot, all the loot was in that same spot. It was fun, it was cool, and that limited time mode was about how would you play a Battle Royale if you knew exactly where every piece of white armor or gold, purple mag, gold shield and purple mag for your R99 was. How would you play? How would you fight? How would you drop? Well, I think it was cool at first because most people didn't know where the stuff was. Secondly, though, very quickly, people found out on Reddit, posted maps of exactly where all the gold armors were and purple armors and things like that, and essentially everyone went there. Now, it was mayhem at that, and if you got that gold shield, it was great, but if you didn't, what I think myself and most players experienced was all of our teammates not being interested in playing with us. They quit the game more often. There were a lot of drops in the lobby because if you know that there's a gold armor out there and a purple mag and a perfectly kitted R99 right together and you don't get it, you know somebody else is better than you, essentially. And there's no chance for you to get another one because you already know where the loot is. And it's not that idea that, oh, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll open this bin and maybe it'll be there, which keeps us playing a lot when we have bad loot as Battle Royale players. It's a little bit of like a mini gamble, right? And I think people underestimate how valuable that is. Now, a lot of competitive players liked it, but what I noticed is that mode was very hard to find people to play with and very hard to load up after about 2 days. Even though they switched where the armor and loot was, within minutes, people found it on Reddit, made maps, and it got boring yet again. So I don't think that that's a way we can really make this game survive and be successful. However, this is a second attempt, and I do think that there's something to having the ability to fight off of spawn, even if you don't have a great weapon. The ability to at least have some form of control helps to mitigate this idea that, you know what, I'm helpless. I know that maybe he got a better weapon and looted that, but at least I had a P2020 and some armor. I missed a lot of shots. If I had hit more, I might have been able to take him down. It's also going to make other weapons like a P20, a little bit less relevant, right? Because those are really good when you have no armor, but with armor, they become worse. And so other weapons are going to push up in value while some of the lower end weapons are going to lose value. And it will make the weapon meta shift, I think, just a little bit, especially if everyone's dropping with purple armor off the top. Now, I really am excited to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this event, but I think that they're really looking at core gameplay ideas because, Apex has a chance to be new and innovative with these LTMs that other games don't. These limited time modes give them a chance to be experimental and also not change the core gameplay that we love. And my idea is if they do like this mode, we would maybe I think we would more likely see this in pro play and in ranked than as the way Apex Legends is as a battle royale. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's possible in Apex Legends in Season 5 or beyond, we could be dropping down with weapons and armor at the start? This is going to be fascinating, and I cannot wait, and I'm so excited for Season 5. Let me know in the comment section below what you're most excited about for the Battle Army event for Season 5, and ultimately, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I will be covering all of it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Rainstorm. I love y'all. Never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.